Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Entab presents CampusCare EdTalks, an exclusive platform where we invite the stalwarts of education industry to share their years of experience and insights with us. With an experience of more than 2 decades, Entab has been associated with over 1,500 schools across India, evolving them to become new age digital campuses by providing them mature and futuristic ERP, CRM, and mobile app. Now, in today's session, we'll discuss about unique methods and techniques to increase the student engagement in classrooms. So we learn that in multidisciplinary education suitable for Indian schools and how learning can happen through games. So let me quickly introduce our panelists to you. First, we have with us Miss Monica Malhotra, ma'am, the principal of Everest Public Senior Secondary School, Ludhiana in Punjab. For her contribution to the field of education, ma'am has been awarded Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Award, the CT Intellectual Award in 2019, Nari Shakti Award in 2013, and many more. Welcome to Campus Care Ed Talks, Monica ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Thanks for giving me opportunity to share my views with you. Thank you.
Ma'am, Monica ma'am, could you please increase your volume a little bit?
Yeah, sure. Let me. Is it fine now?
Perfect, ma'am. Perfect. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so now next we have Ms. Balwinder Kaur, ma'am, the principal of Tejas Public School, Ludhiana in Punjab. And ma'am has been contributing to the field of education for more than a decade now and is inspiring young minds and our new age educators every day. Welcome to Campus Care Ed Talks, Balwinder, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, ma'am, let's quickly start the webinar. I'll start with Balwinder, ma'am. So, ma'am,
Yeah.
what has been the impact on student engagement in online class and after the reopening of schools? So, what do you think? Which one is better, online or our normal the school class going?
Okay. As before starting this all, and just I want to first say my views as my opinion that as comparison with the online technology or with the mobile phones or internet learning, according to my perspective, the regular classes are much better because in that the student teacher communication is there, and moreover whenever the students they interacting with the teacher and whatever the classroom situation is there, that is more beneficial for the learning as we compare with the technology.
Right, ma'am. So, Monica, ma'am, what are your thoughts?
See, no doubt, human touch, eye contact, it gives more impact. So I would say definitely when students are in the physical form in our classes, they get better acknowledgement. No doubt, as per the situation, if we say that situation does not allow, so we should not give pause to our teaching. As you know, during pandemic, so we were all were get helpless. But we, the teachers, we were on heels and we kept on working. And thanks to this technology also, so we were able to interact with our students and sustain our this education system. Yes, of course, out of these two, if I say with human touch, with eye contact, the impact is more than that of technology. Thank you.
Ma'am, I totally agree. So, Monica, ma'am, as we're talking about all the new techniques that you have adopted in your school, ma'am, could you please brief out a little bit, that what all new techniques, you adopted to maximize the student engagement and how has technology contributed to that?
Of course, it plays a vital role, I should say. So when we talk about the students, it is not only the syllabus to be covered. As we have taken this point that students engagement. So student engagement is done. Either it is a matter of students or a grown-up. So earlier when it was decided that the study will be continued to IT technology. So this IT provides us the WhatsApp we were already taking. There was Zoom app. See, it is a blessing in disguise, I should say. So earlier, some of the teachers who were conducting smart classes also, they need assistance of the computer teacher. But now, since because of this technology, though we have faced a lot of technical glitches
Yeah,
in the first
all are
time.
quite
So
experienced
the,
now. Yeah.
the thing is that right now each teacher is techno savvy, so including me. So at our place, we started with WhatsApp group, but obvious since it was approachable and everyone can afford to get in touch through this. Then we switched to Google Meet. So through Google Meet, now the actual technique engagement you are talking about, it is not just to cover the syllabus. We can connect to anecdotes. So we build rapport with the students first. So we let them convince even the parents also. Parents said that they will be, their eyes will be affected if they keep on looking at the mobile phones. So it is very contradictory that initially before this pandemic, we normally said that don't keep mobile with you. Mobile should be kept aside, even to the teachers. In some of the institutions in art, we force them to keep their mobile switch off and see the scenario gets totally topsy-turvy, like total down. So to engage the students to online classes, so we should build a rapport, make them understand that how important is to connect first of all. So engaging the students with small activities also. We arrange certain visits also. Online, virtual meetings were conducted, virtual trainings were conducted, and virtual lessons were conducted as if the students are sitting in a physical class. Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. And Balwinder, ma'am, what about you?
Yes, ma'am. And actually, the same, all the things are actually quite the same. But moreover, just I want to say that using the technology side by side, just we have created a bridge over the time that we have not lost our study for the year. But moreover, if you see the areas, we can see the negative areas of this technology. That is sometimes due to the network issues, are means different places in the different villages, they are quite they are we can say not accessible the proper internet connection, and moreover data consumption, that most of the companies they are not giving a high speed of data, and moreover they are giving just only 1.5 GB and 2 GB etc. So students they have to, and moreover one thing is there in the rural areas, there are many siblings in the one home, and only they have single phone. So if they are taking 4 5 classes, one student is taking and another student has to take many classes. So it is very difficult for the parents to manage all these things, and moreover this reduce the physical activities of the students. More mainly we can say more of the time students they just engage from morning to evening, till we can say night, they just consume their time in mobile phone and internet, all that, and that also affect their physical fitness. And moreover if you see that the parents who are working, they are just giving the phone to their children, and they are saying that but take the classes, but after that they are also busy in their schedule. So this is also a drawback, we can say that as the phone is, as we know, the phone is that is the hands of the students. So they are just used to do the chats with their friends, playing games over the phone, and we don't know they are really they are taking classes seriously, they are taking classes or not. And moreover as we used to take the classes in Google Meet and Zoom app, students they make we have actually we heard that in many places students they made fun of the teachers with this technology. So this is, we can say, side by side, both of the things are there, positivity and negativity, both are there. But as this depends upon students who are using the mobile phone, they are using that for their benefit or for their just only for enjoyment and fun. So in all this, we can say it is good and bad. Both the things are there, but it shows that in the we can say in future if we face any pandemic or anything, that we are ready to do all the things, because now this is a time here the teacher, all the teachers are very well trained of this technology. They can use that.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. Now teachers are, I think they're pro in
Yeah,
using the technology.
yeah, teachers are like we can say the robo. Now they can use as a emotionally they can give the education values to the children, and moreover, with the if there is a requirement with the tech with the help of technology, that time also they can fulfill the all the needs whatever it is required according to time. Whatever the pandemics are there, whatever the strikes are there, if we are saying in sometimes it is happening like any strike is going on, or due to any we can say weather condition, the situations are not allow the teachers or students to move in the school. That time we can use it's okay fine.
Absolutely, ma'am. So, Balwinder, ma'am, we all know that there is, one favorite teacher of every student. So, ma'am,
Yeah.
in your school, how do the teachers establish a friendly bond with students, maintaining the professional boundary as well?
Yeah, actually, ma'am, in this way, if you're talking about the main thing is that if the students they have a command over their subject, they are good in their subject, definitely there will be a good bond between the teacher and the students. If the teacher is not capable or to handle his or her subject, that time the problems are there. If we are good in our subject, and mostly whenever we are explaining the particular topic to the children and we are giving the proper live examples to the children, that is a healthy and beneficial for the students. So always student they like the teacher most, whosoever giving them proper knowledge and education.
And so, Monica, ma'am, what about you?
Yes, please. Would you please repeat the question?
Yeah,
Sorry.
ma'am. As I was saying, we always, when I was also a student, we always have one favorite teacher of ours. So, ma'am, how in your school, like, how do the teachers establish a very, friendly bond with the students, maintaining a professional boundary?
As it is an open secret that teaching is not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
So we should be enough technical in handling these techniques. I may consider these young kids as a technique. So then it's a matter to impart quality education. So here I have already, as I quoted, to build the rapport. So of course favoritism is there, but teacher has to maintain the balance, equal balance in the class. So they should teach whatever we prefer. I normally discuss during our trainings also that teachers should maintain balance in the class by keeping in view the individual differences of the students. For example, like we have one student who feels that he needs some pampering. On the other hand, there is a student who is never like found doing his work at his own pace until or unless he is having some kind of push. So teachers should know the psychology of the child. So in our school, I prefer that they should first adjudge the psychology of the child, keeping in view we can connect the stories like as CBSE, as per CBSE norms, some guidelines were also there. So we were following the same protocols, same guidelines. So what the teacher preferred that they connect to the stories because storytelling technique helps the students to learn well. So they don't feel that they are just going through the syllabus. They are not doing the syllabus. But with the connection of the stories, they understood the concept also. And on the other hand, our purpose is fulfilled because our purpose is our mission is to impart quality education. So by facilitating the platform to acknowledge with universal values. So if we talk about the universal values and dynamic learning system which is presently existing, so it will help the teacher to understand that how he she may know about the needs of the students also because in one class we have gifted students, we have average students, we have below average students. So I personally request and suggest the teachers to personally take care of the students whom we feel that they are below average students. We consider so they are not because of their individual difference. We prefer that these students should be given platform to speak, to express them. So, as you said, favoritism, so it is but natural. So, it needs some techniques to handle that. So, I feel that teachers should express the way that every they should become favorite, and teachers should also become favorite of everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Right, ma'am. So, ma'am, as we were talking about, Monica, ma'am, you were saying about the activities and, the engagement. So, ma'am, I wanted to know one more thing that we know that increasing student engagement is through games is one of the very interesting concept. So, ma'am, in your schools, do you conduct any learning games, with some skills in students, keeping the environment of the classroom, very fun and light?
Yes, yes, of course. We conducted. So we sought some external trainers also for that. So one of the training was conducted here. So we take help of the children park organization, and that's to imparting the knowledge about the red traffic system. So what happens? They conducted some games also. Even with the mathematics teacher, so they also conduct some games. So we conducted some training sessions also, and one we have, because this is a golden jubilee year of our school.
Wow,
So since
congratulations,
we were
ma'am.
not, thank you. So we were not able to conduct things physically, but at our own, we tried our best that the students should be performing over here. So we conducted some competitions over here. Poetry recitation was there, storytelling was there, and even we conducted one inter-school declamation contest. And it was really fun conducting the same. So when we kept on conducting such things, students, since our purpose is to get connected with the students during that particular period when they were feeling to break the monotony of the education, because parents' approach is that their syllabus should be covered, their exam should be conducted, and they should get better marks. So there was a clash sometime, but by conducting this declamation contest, this I have told fun games in the classes, so it makes it better and students get engaged into it. And conducting
Absolutely.
these training parts also. So I'm grateful to the management of our school as well as the organizers of Children Park particularly. So they conducted fruitful, knowledge, full of knowledge games. Thank you.
Wonderful, ma'am. So, moving to Balwinder, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think about this thing?
Ma'am, actually, according to new education policy, that they are also differentiated learning. Like nursery to second class, they told that we have to go with the playway method. So in the playway method, we know that there are a lot of activities like quiz are there, many learning games are there. Like hangman is there, and after that, if we are talking about stackers is there, puzzle is there, bingo is there, hot potatoes is there, and after that thumbs up and thumbs down. There are number of games which we can do in the classes. In this way student they can learn the things in the playway method, so it is easy for the teacher as well as it is a better source of learning for the students. And if we are talking about senior classes like class third to eighth, so here also the different thing is there. Like they have a different subject like SST, science, mathematics, English. In all that, we can take a quiz competition. We can take the memory test of the students, and we can adopt many other activities in which the learning should be better. And the students, whenever we are taking different activities in the school, in this way, students they are taking part in that, and moreover they are feeling happy. And in between the classes or in the session, if they are getting such kind of activities in the school, that helps actually in their learning, and they are feeling comfortable with the school, they are feeling comfortable with the teachers, and all these things are making their learning happy and appropriate in the classroom.
Absolutely right, ma'am. So, ma'am, before closing the webinar, I'll start with Monica, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
any piece of advice that you would like to give to our young scholars?
yes, of course. So जीवन में कुछ करना है तो मन को मारे मत बैठो, आगे आगे बढ़ना है तो हिम्मत हारे मत बैठो, चलने वाला मंजिल पाता, बैठा पीछे रहता है, ठहरा पानी सड़ने लगता, बहता निर्मल होता है, तेज दौड़ने वाला खरहा, खरहा means खरगोश, as we have already heard about the story.
Yes, ma'am.
तेज दौड़ने वाला खरहा दो पग चलकर हार गया, धीरे धीरे चलकर कछुआ देखो बाजी मार गया। चलो कदम से कदम मिलाकर दूर किनारे मत बैठो, जीवन में कुछ करना है तो मन को हारे मत बैठो। So situations would be there. So give students a voice and a choice and engage first, then connect to content. So हमें सिर्फ कंटेंट नहीं देना है बच्चों को, हार्ट टू हार्ट उनका बॉडी माइंड सोल से कनेक्शन करना है, सो दैट दे कैन लिसन यू, और उनको एनकरेज करना है। Just encouragement, motivation is required, not only to students but to teachers also as well as to administrators. तो इसी तरह से अगर मुश्किलें आती हैं तो कोई बात नहीं, तो अगर हम हैंड होल्डिंग रखेंगे, so if we be will be connected to each one, so मुझे लगता है कि that we can touch to the sky, so we can reach up to the heights. तो जीवन में कुछ करना है तो मन को हारे मत बैठो। तो अगर मन बना लिया, if you have decided that yes, I have to overcome this, because we call the students warriors now. If they are no more students, we all are warriors because we have overcome this pandemic situation.
Absolutely correct, ma'am. I think students and teachers both are the warriors.
But obvious, this is what I said, that it is
Yeah.
not meant for only the students, it is meant for the teachers
Teachers
as
as
well.
well.
Because
Absolutely.
they worked as a hero.
Yes, ma'am. I think they are called as, apart from the doctors, I think I would consider teachers and students as the corona warriors.
But
Definitely.
So, Balwinder ma'am, any piece of advice that you'd like to give?
Yeah, as we know, learning is a continuous process till it starts from our birth till our death. We are continuing this process. So it is not learning for the students. Here we are talking about just for the learning of all the persons. Either we are talking about the parents, either we are talking about the teachers, and moreover, students are the basic part. So learning is a continuous process. We can't stop it, and if we have any aim and ambition to achieve that, so we have to go for the regular process in that. And moreover, we have to focus to achieve the particular aim of our life. As we know that many of the stories we heard that if we are getting the failure in first and second attempt, and some people they leave that they thought that I can't do this, work is not meant for me. So it is not the way. We can do anything, we can achieve anything with the strong determination, willpower, and moreover, if we have the ambition or aim to achieve a particular target, then nothing is impossible. And the word impossible also say itself, I am possible. So we have to make our best and we have to give our best. Either we are talking about the student, teacher, parents, all they have a small community and we have to work together, and we have to create a nation builders. Like students, they are our nation, and teachers, they are the first step. If the teacher they help those who are, if we are talking about a doctor, engineer, they are not a doctor and engineers due to the doctors and engineers. They are the doctors and engineers due to the teachers only. So we have to respect the teachers. So this is my message, and moreover, as an educationist, it is our duty that give our 100%.
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you so much, Monica ma'am and Balwinder ma'am, for
Welcome, ma'am.
coming
before
on
we
board.
close, I want to
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
extend
ma'am.
my hearty thanks to the parents who have shown their trust and
Yeah, definitely.
let their child hold the mobile and connect with the school and the education. And lastly, I am really grateful to the organizers of this who have given us this platform also. See, Entab Infotech. So I'm really grateful to you, and I wish that with certain such talks, we would be enlightening our audience, our students, our teachers, and still we'll get connect. See, here also our condition is how to increase our engagement with the audience as well as more and more educators. So
Right.
thanks for conducting and giving us this opportunity to share our views.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's because of you we are here, and thank you so much, Monica ma'am, Balwinder ma'am, for coming on board and giving us your valuable time and providing all the wonderful insights to the students.
Thank you, and same to you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you
Yeah.
to all the viewers for joining in today. Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.